Magic bullets, the development of magic bullets or antibiotics. Understanding the cause of disease led to the search for so-called magic bullets that would cure diseases but not harm the patients. Emil von Behring developed Robert Koch's work to isolate the antitoxins used by the body to fight diphtheria and found a way to inject them to cure the disease. Paul Ehrlich, originally a member of Koch's research team, now set up his own research team. Ehrlich knew that dyes could be used to stain certain specific microbes. That was based upon the work he did with Robert Koch. And antitoxins only attack disease microbes. That was Behring's work. What Ehrlich was looking for was a dye that would not only stain a bacteria, it would kill it as well without harming that around it. Ehrlich experimented to combine a dye with other chemicals to find a cure for syphilis, a magic bullet as he called it, that would only target the microbe and not harm the rest of the body. Ehrlich researched for a number of years, and this was only possible because he was funded by the German government. In 1909, Dr. Sashishiro Hata joined Ehrlich's research team and reviewed some of Ehrlich's previous experiments. He found that there was a mistake and that the 606th compound was actually effective against syphilis. The treatment was the first magic bullet and became known as Salvarsan 606. Unfortunately, Salvarsan 606 eventually killed the patient, and it took until the 1930s to find a magic bullet that did not. Prontosil. In 1932, a second magic bullet was found. Gerhard Domjak discovered a red dye that was effective against some cases of blood poisoning and developed the drug Prontosil. He first tried out this chemical mix on mice to discover that it killed the bacteria that caused blood poisoning. He didn't try it on people until his daughter developed blood poisoning. Normally she would have died, but Domjak gave her Prontosil and she survived, making her the first human to be cured by a chemical cure. Many people died after simple cuts or scratches became infected, and so many lives were saved by this second magic bullet. Further research showed that the key ingredient which made Prontosil effective was the sulfonamide, a chemical compound. This led to the development of other drugs based upon different sulfonamides that could cure pneumonia, scarlet fever, and meningitis. Why were magic bullets important? This was important because medicine could now cure many of the infections and diseases that had previously led to death. At first, treatment tended to be by injection, but the developments in technology in the late 19th century had made it possible to mass-produce pills, and the pharmaceutical industry began to grow rapidly. Companies including Boots and Beecham's became worldwide businesses and became very successful because they invested in research and development, developing better remedies. Improved scientific techniques and equipment allowed these companies to identify precise chemicals that worked as medicines. They also used experimentation and experience to find the exact dosages needed by patients.